If you have been training but still don't look like you lift, or other people cannot even recognize it, in this video I'm gonna talk about how I turn workouts into visible results to look strong and actually be strong, so that whenever people around come to visit my family, they would immediately notice that and say, "Oh shit, you're getting bigger, huh?" If you don't know who I am, my name is Bách Đỗ, a Vietnamese guy. I help males gain weight and strength, becoming bigger and stronger. Lately, my weight has increased from 55 to more than 70 kilograms. You can check out YouTube shorts on this channel for my training style, strength and physique. The biggest reason for that fucking problem is that you are just doing the work, aka lifting, and that's fucking it. You go to the gym, you hop on this machine or cable, you do that exercise, or maybe do a tons of it without any specific goal or target on your mind. Basically, you are doing this shit with hope of you getting bigger and stronger. But in fact, it hasn't done anything for you. So we gotta fix this by moving on to the next phase, which is to work hard. Okay? By training every single day like I did before. I'm gonna tell you this. At the time when I was training martial arts and doing the home workout at home every fucking single day, no rest day at all. And when I got a chance to see my old friends from high school, one of them, a girl, she said to me that, "I didn't even notice you get bigger or some shit. I still find you the same." And at that point, I was like, what the fuck? Having in my mind, okay, so I have been putting in the effort, and it hasn't, or it doesn't pay off for me. What the heck is this? So working hard is not the answer again. And right now I can confidently say that, or at least to me, I have been working both hard and smart. Basically training hard and smart. And that is the thing that brings myself, my physique, my strength onto the next level, which is recognizable. Or people cannot just fucking miss it when they look at me, okay? How I do this. The first one is about quality, aka smart. Doing it smart. Several factors related to this. The first factor is exercises. Which types of exercises should you do? Myself, I would recommend doing free weight and calisthenic stuff, and that's fucking it. If you want to squeeze the energy left out of your body and your muscle, fine. Do machine or cable exercises at the end of the session. And to be honest, if you have done the free weight and calisthenic stuff properly beforehand, you will not need to do that shit. So 2 days ago, I did 3 sets with pull-up max out. The first set I got 19 pull-ups. Second and third I got both 12 reps. Guess fucking what? After all of them, I felt my back, all my arm, including my bicep and forearm, crazy pump. That's fucking it. I didn't even need to do any other exercises, especially when it comes to bicep. But I still did the barbell curl because I wasn't able to do deadlift for now due to the fucking low back injury. Crazy. But yeah, just do those exercises and then you're fine. Okay? And remember, do not switch up the position. You do the fucking cable and machine first, then you move on free weight and calist. You cannot fucking do this. You will not be able to do this. You can't. That's it. That's the truth. Okay? So do those. Like bench press, squat, deadlift, weighted pull-ups, weighted chin-ups. Or maybe normal with body weight pull-ups and body weight chin-ups, body weight dips. Anything else, those kind of stuff. And free weight and calisthenics or body weight exercises mean the ones you do when you have to balance yourself, or else the fucking weight or your body weight would drop down on your face, on your feet, or at least on the ground. because it requires a lot of muscle to work at the same time. Bang for the buck, right? And when you do fucking dips, you have already hit all the push muscle, including chest, shoulder, and tricep. Of course, the front shoulder, you gotta do some kind of lateral raise after that, but that's fine. That's it. Okay? And in terms of quantity for this exercise factor, okay, not for other stuff yet. Maximum 2 exercises for each muscle. Let me give you some examples for this. I have been doing walking lunges with 35 kgs per hand. And tell me, bro, have you seen any guy or males doing heavy walking lunges like that? Except for females, women, girls, and maybe some skinny stuff or some fat ass, because of their coaches or PTs telling them to do it with light weight. Have you seen anyone doing that shit? Myself, I haven't. And I understand the one reason for that shit is that it's so hard. It's hard, it's brutal, it's just like Bulgarian split squat, but people prefer doing Bulgarian rather than walking lunges. It's hard. It's difficult. So I want to be exceptional, so I'm gonna do that shit. And after all, I will feel my glutes on fucking fire. Another one is to do squat 43 kgs per side for over 10 reps. Who else is gonna do that shit? Except for big guys. Maybe some big guys will do it. But other than that, nah. No one is willing to do it. And they would rather do fucking hack squat or leg press and stuff. Next one, weighted pull-ups and weighted dips with 20 kgs. Someone out here is gonna do it properly with the explosive reps? No one, or barely anyone, is gonna do it. So after you have done all of those shit, which are free weight and calisthenics exercises, you do not need other. So for example, if you have done squat before, especially heavy squat, you do not need to go to the fucking leg extension to hit the fucking quads again. That's stupid. Okay? And I'm talking about maximum 2 exercises for each muscle here. So if you have done weighted pull-up before, maybe right now you can do rows, because it would target the back muscle at another angle. Okay, back muscle is so huge. But squat and leg extension is just for quads. Isn't worth it. And it's just gonna lengthen the fucking duration of a typical workout session of yours. So do not do it. It is basically pointless. I have done it. I have done fucking heavy squat, and then after several exercises, I'm gonna move on to full stack leg extension. And then at the point, I don't want to do it anymore. Or having done weighted pull-ups beforehand, then now doing the fucking lat pull down, one arm lat pull down and shit. Having done the weighted dips, and now doing fucking dip machine. Ask yourself, which one looks stronger? And try to become the best at that fucking things can make you look stronger from other people's perspective. I'm looking at people doing free weight and calisthenics with respect, because it is hard. People out there are just depending on the machine to help them with the fucking strict movement. Okay, it's good for bodybuilding, but not for pure strength. They're leaving the strength on the table right now, while they can still stimulate their muscle growth as well as the strength along with those exercises. So basically the same, but with the free weight and calisthenics stuff, you can get strength as well. So why not it? I don't get it. Okay, but so basically to me, I'm gonna advocate for that shit, and also myself is gonna do it. Alright, the next factors regarding quality aka smart is train to failure. And there are 2 variables in terms of this, including intensity and volume, which contains sets and reps. So to me, I have been training with high intensity and low volume, unlike myself did beforehand with both high intensity and high volume. Crazy, because I train every single day, no rest days, 3 fucking sets, a lot of reps because of training to failure, right? And drop set as well. And even I was gonna increase the weight right away if I hit the target reps. So not only 3 main sets, but it could have gone to 5 sets, even more per session, per exercise. And I remember sometimes I would get the progress in every single exercise I have at one session, including 6 to 8. So 30 fucking sets per session. Insane as fuck. But yeah, that's how I learn and get to the current position with physique and strength right now. Listen to me, bro. You don't have to waste that kind of time on this. Train smarter, okay? With high intensity and low volume, you can just do 2 sets and 10 to 15 reps if they are maximum of yours. Okay, so maybe reps you can train to failure. Do not give a fuck about it. Have some kind of target, at least, and then try to hit them. And if you didn't, fine, because you have trained to failure. That's fine. Sets, 2 sets, main working sets. Beforehand, do some kind of warm-up sets to get your body, joints and stuff get adapted to the movement. And high intensity means to do it explosively and, as heavy as possible. That's fucking it. Another factor here is about the rest time. I used to rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets and exercises. That's fucking it, because there were too many exercises and sets during a session, so I gotta do it. And so eventually I couldn't work out at my full potential. Okay? But right now I have the knowledge, so I gotta need to rest 5 to 7 minutes, even though only 2 fucking sets, main sets, but still gotta rest more, because the next one is still brutal as the first one. 5 to 7. So that is the rest time between sets and exercises. In terms of rest for muscle group, minimum 4 days for a muscle group, or at least till there is no sore within the muscle. Okay, if you're gonna train with a soreness, first of all, you cannot train at your full capacity, and secondly, there's a high likelihood of you getting injured. So do not risk that shit. I would rather you rested more, 1 more day, than risk it. Do not. Okay? Minimum 4 days. I did have around 1 to 3, maximum 3 rest days for a muscle group, and especially bicep, there was only 1 between the 2 bicep sessions, so it wasn't that wise. Even though I did not get injured from it, but it was not optimal, and that's why I hit several strength plateaus for months. A waste of time. Right now I can see the progress in every single workout that I do. So what kind of progress would you choose? Alright, besides quality, smart, of course, there will be quantity, aka hard. So here, gotta train hard as well. And it is not about frequency, even though I especially recommend you have to do with high frequency. When you first started this journey, you gotta train every day in order to learn, in order to get the context of what works for you and what doesn't. If you do not do that shit, you will not have anything on your mind to just prove to me that, oh, that shit doesn't work for me, because I have done it at one session once. Shut the fuck up. You gotta do it several times, okay, to see if it actually doesn't work for you or not. Because sometimes the big reason is that you haven't tried enough for a long period of time. As I said before, extraordinary things take extraordinary time. So you gotta be patient about that shit. Okay, so first started, you gotta do shits every single day, just like I did, to learn the knowledge, even though you have already got the knowledge and information that I'm sharing right now, which is good. What the fuck, why am I stuttering like this? Okay, later on you can focus on the quality as we discussed above. And because this is an extraordinary thing, you gonna spend at least 2 years, 3 or even 5 years on to achieve your goal, to achieve your dream physique and strength. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna get more boring, more and more boring, which requires a bunch of consistency and discipline inside of you. And so besides those two traits, you gotta be patient as well by finding out the things to do while waiting for your goal to happen. Okay, so those are the 3 characteristics I want you to bear in mind and possess them basically. So figuring out what to do right now. Well, learn. Try to learn how to optimize your workout, diet plan, your sleep schedule, and also try to work harder. Okay? So those are the things that I want to share with you, and also my own experiences for this shit as well. Even though despite having trained so hard, people didn't recognize it, which is a true sadness, but that's fine. It is all my fault, and I gotta fix it, and I have successfully. I hope you can too, bro. You can download my free guide, 5 deadly mistakes keeping you skinny and weak, and how to fix them in the link of the description. Goodbye, bro.